17th century. In 1644, the Ming dynasty crumbled under the weight of internal rebellion and external invasion. The chaos began with a peasant uprising in Beijing.
Yo, that's the thing, bro. Every empire kind of falls when like the people overthrow.
But before the rebels could secure their rule, the Manchu-led Qing dynasty swept in, seizing control and establishing a new imperial order. During the transition, China was engulfed in brutal warfare, leaving millions dead. To make matters worse,
Why is like every century there's a war happens that leaves millions dead? Like holy shit, couldn't leave like I don't know like a couple thousand people or something. Why is it always millions?
this all happened during the peak of the Little Ice Age, a period of global cooling that led to crop failures and widespread famine. The
Last one
combination
was
of
World War
war,
II.
starvation, and
Yeah.
disease resulted in an estimated 25 million deaths, making it one of the deadliest upheavals in Chinese history. The 1601 Russian famine, caused by the eruption of a volcano in Peru, killing around 2 million people, also deserves a mention for this century. 18th century. In 1780,
Yeah, it sucks that my MacBook is like this because I did promise that I want to give that channel a little breathing room because I know that with the darn disconnection errors, I feel awful that I had to keep restarting so many times. And since I haven't touched this channel, Greg, I thought this would probably be a good idea. It's my mistake. Damn, that's right. It's all right. Yeah, it was my mistake for not letting everyone know because I haven't been using this channel for a while. So if they haven't seen it, it's fine. And Mason is working. That's good. Daniel, Lauren, hello. Sorry for the late wait because I could have screenshot. If I do, it'll just take forever. No one voted on the readers' videos I found on Reddit. I mean, well, I didn't find. I mean, damn it! It sucks. I gotta do my notes all over again, but I'll be fine. Yeah, I know. Because the thing is, everyone has to go to bed in an hour. Ugh, this is my fault. If they're not here, then I'll just do this. Oh, it's my fault. Because I haven't touched the channel for so long. So I feel guilty for that.
disaster struck both India and Europe in a year of
Oh, ni hao,
unimaginable
Richard.
suffering. The Chalisa famine, triggered by a severe El Nino event, led to relentless droughts across the
Oh,
Indian
good. There's Ken.
subcontinent.
There's
Crops
Zelda.
withered, rivers ran dry, and starvation spread like wildfire. This
I think
catastrophe.
the sad thing too is back then in these times they didn't have any predictions. Things like this they predict when they can happen. In modern times, back then it's just kind of happened. Like you just woke up one day, all your crops were dry and done.
Catastrophe followed another devastating famine in
Most,
South
dev-
India.
most devastating events of the day is caused by nature rather than themselves. Yeah, nature really.
Yeah, they can be back yet. Wait, I ate a burrito earlier, right? I might just eat some chicken nuggets. I hope the others get here. I feel awful about to switch over. They're probably wondering like why I haven't done yet. I feel guilty for that. Oh, I hear like Mexican music. It's probably like a party or something. Side switch. Okay, there's Grand. Yeah, I had a feeling it'll take him a little bit. Oh, they're already here. I keep forgetting I got my I have my food in here. Because the thing is, our freezer's full. Crud. Hey, oh yeah, that's right. The chicken nuggets. I. Wait, where are the chicken nuggets? I got my burritos in here. Oh man, I'm a chicken nugget ready. Oh crap, I forgot a water bottle in here, but it's frozen solid. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna eat my spaghetti for later. Why did I get extra burritos in here? I'm just gonna eat a sandwich. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh man, I see so many hearts. That's really sweet from all of you. I know it's getting late. I was giving my pups like a piece of their dog food because they're gonna get something, but I can't feed them anything. I don't know why. That's what I like about being a dog owner. It is so satisfying just to feed your dog. Oh yeah, that's right. onion powder, coke, or is it cocaine? Hold on. No, I don't know why people. Why can't people just be addicted to onion powder? It looks like cocaine. It's healthy for you. You won't die. It's not illegal. See, it's just a piece of toast and. Oh, it's supposed to play some music. Just one sausage, not much. Just want a little something. So everyone's here. I did the others though that are. Let's see. Joseph and Chloe aren't here, which I feel awful. You do hear like that's awesome that you do. And I'm just still watching about the worst year in every century.
Oh, bro. Like right now, bro, we're all sleeping. Yellowstone Rush will cook. I don't think humanity is going to be eliminated, but a ton of people are going to die.
Here before compounding the crisis. In total, as many as 11 million people perished. Meanwhile, Iceland's Laki volcano erupted, spewing toxic gases.
On Iceland, man? Come on.
Iceland?
They're not going to be doing nothing.
Into the atmosphere. The fallout poisoned crops across Europe.
I hate it makes that
triggering
noise.
widespread famine and disease.
Anyway, yeah, that was my mistake. Because they don't know about this channel, Dumbbell. Damn it, I feel awful. From now on, when we get a newcomer, I'm gonna switch over. I just wonder how most of you knew about this channel.
Iceland itself, half of the livestock died and a quarter of the population perished from famine and fluorine poisoning. The toxic haze drifted across Britain and France, killing thousands from
He's drinking while I'm drinking.
The eruption also disrupted monsoons in Africa and India, worsening global food shortages. 1755 AD also has to be mentioned for this century. The Lisbon earthquake killed up to 100,000 people, leveling Portugal's capital with tremors, tsunamis, and fires. Meanwhile, in Central Asia, the Qing dynasty wiped out up to 400,000 of the Junga Mongols through mass slaughter, famine, and forced migration.
Why we're still getting lightning. It's not even raining anymore.
19th century, in 1816, the world experienced
Mason?
what became known as
I don't know what you're eating. Can you give me a hint? Now that's awesome you're eating. I'm sorry, everyone, for being so quiet. I know we only got 50 minutes left over. At least I talked a lot earlier.
year without a summer, a time of freezing weather that turned entire regions.
Bro, how do we go?
It's
from this
me?
to where we are now? I mean, I know it's our fault.
Okay, you haven't ate burritos before, so that helps. Are you eating a hamburger? I'm not sure, Mason. Probably a hamburger is my choice.
Damn, bro. Everything was cooling, man. This is bad in itself, too.
It's into wasteland,
Now we're reaching the point where we're having no winters.
failed crops, and starving populations. This was caused by the eruption of Mount
Volcanoes?
Tambora in 1815. The explosion shot so much ash and sulfur into the atmosphere that it dimmed the sun and triggered a global temperature drop. Across Europe, North America,
I wonder why all these volcanoes and stuff kind of stopped erupting. Like, all of them stopped erupting, like, these major type of events stopped happening. Like, we haven't had something like, I don't know, like it happened here where it blocked the sun.
and parts of Asia, summer never arrived. Frost blanketed fields in June. Snow fell in July, and relentless rain drowned what little remained of structure.
Yo, snow in July would be sweet. I love
Snow in
that.
July?
What a nice summer day.
That's only like in Australia.
Crops.
Impossible in New
Spread as
Zealand.
food supplies dwindled, sparking riots and mass migrations. In China, floods destroyed rice crops, while in Europe, desperate people resorted to eating moss, sawdust, and even stray animals.
Nigga, sawdust is crazy. That cannot be nutritionally good for you. Like,
That's
you need to
terrible.
survive
So
food.
back then, for my Europeans, when you had like a global cooling, like the opposite of global warming. Like Dumbo told me, your countries went through so much that you had to eat stray animals, but you also had to eat sawdust. That's depressing. Oh my Buddha, that's tragic.
Winter's mostly insane. Yeah, imagine taking a shit. Oh, imagine it going through. Their assholes definitely got teared up.
So much like it, bro. Yes. Even though the goal is 40, considering not everyone knows this backup, that's true. How many do we have right now? 35, Lauren. That sounds fair. We got 35. I hope Darren knows about this channel. So a lot of you like The Simpsons. The others are a little balanced. You tell me about it, Grand. So medical gore in the horrors of this vid, that dark porn site, is the least. Because I know a little bit about The Simpsons, but not that much. Oh, Haley, I want to hear it.
Century. In 1918, the world was already reeling from the horrors of World War I when an even deadlier enemy arrived, the Spanish flu.
The Spanish flu. I've heard about that.
In entire countries, killing an estimated 50 million people.
50 million?
The war's final year displaced millions. Economies were shattered, and the brutal Red Terror in Russia was initiated by the Bolsheviks. But we need to mention other.
Was there any economy doing good in the 20th century? Because America's was cooked for a while. Like, well, I mean, this is after World War I and World War II. I mean,
oh, you did? How
cute!
What type is it, Haley?
After everybody came back and started rebuilding.
Years of this century, the 1921 Soviet-Russia famine was another devastating tragedy caused by war, revolution, and drought, resulting in an estimated 5 million deaths. Then,
5 million deaths in Russia during the famine?
One of its darkest moments. The Holocaust intensified with the Wannsee.
The Holocaust?
The Battle of Stalingrad became one of the bloodiest battles in history. The global conflict raged on with key battles like Midway in the Pacific and El Alamein in Africa. Meanwhile, Japan's brutal occupation of Asia led to atrocities like the Sokching massacre. 21st.
You're not going to mention the Najing? The fact that so many people don't know about that. Every time you learn more facts about it, it just gets worse and worse. They were moving crazy, and they was moving insane, bro. Like, it makes it like America's war crimes look normal.
Century 2020
COVID?
is considered the worst year of the
I could hear this.
So far, but the world was hit with a series of crises, all piling up on top of each other. The pandemic arrived, causing deaths, global lockdowns, forced quarantines, and a global.
Yo, look at our shit compared to every other century, bro. We had nothing. We just saw fucking Pompeo wipe out a whole population. The explosion being 100,000 times worse than Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Just before this, we saw World War II, the Spanish flu, 50 million people dying. We saw all the Middle Eastern wars happening, like the 15th century and shit. People killing each other, and then religious beefs, Christianity having a beef with Islam, Islam having a beef with Judaism. And then we just had a pandemic. We were locked inside and we were playing Among Us. Man, we're pussies.
Among Us.
Y'all saw for not dead ass. We're pussies, bro. Any other century, they'd immediately skip to our shit. And like.
If I had to hear that damn word again. Oh, I know. Wait, it's among, right? Yes.
Yes. Judaism, and then we just had a pandemic. We were locked inside and we were playing Among Us. Man, we're pussies, bro. Y'all saw for not dead ass. We're pussies, bro. Any other century, they'd immediately skip to our shit and like back to.
Why does it make me laugh?
Then there was the psychological strain of being separated from loved
Wow,
ones.
your feelings, bro. Guess what? People were dying.
Among Us, yeah, they held like the game.
People, niggas.
Curfews and social isolation. Also, many businesses were destroyed by the lockdowns, pushing people into financial ruin. The same year saw wildfires ravaging
in Australia,
regions like Australia,
yes,
California, and the Amazon rainforest, burning millions
so
of
I've heard.
hectares.
Yeah, we have had a lot of wildfires, so I will say that.
Claiming lives while destroying vast portions of wildlife. Locust swarms in Africa and the Middle East swept through crops, causing widespread famine. Hurricanes and typhoons broke records, wreaking havoc across communities. Massive civil unrest spread worldwide, while the Beirut explosion leveled much of the city.
I've heard.
Years immense suffering.
Yeah, we're privileged, bro. We're mad. Which century are y'all thinking to live in? Okay, first century.
Definitely the first century, not none of those beforehand. So Cam, I don't know when it was uploaded, but him reacting, it was What the hell's wrong with my remote? Hold on. Oh. It was uploaded 3 hours ago. And wait, 50 million. Yeah, the Richard Doy. I'm sorry, I forgot how much. But definitely the first centuries, all of them are awful. But the first century, because well, with the lack of resources, that's for sure. And Amelia, yes, what question you have, hun? Man, Paul, not COVID, but during the 20th, I forgot. I'm sorry. The 20th century, about that war in Michael's country. Yes. Also, I don't think he's here. Damn it! I feel awful. I don't know about this channel, but we're already 20 minutes in. It's only for tonight. I guess I know that Darren doesn't up at this channel, so hopefully we'll hear from him tomorrow. Oh, cute! Helios the Daddy Longlegs. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, tell me about it, Brian. I do wonder how life was back then, to be honest. And also, one of my favorite reaction channels just uploaded. She's like doing a reaction about like different religions. I love her face. It makes me laugh. How about you like Family Guy, right? That was delicious. It was just toast and a sausage. I don't need anything large right now. Family Guy goes after every religion. I thought she did a reaction of this, but I guess she didn't. All right, yeah, because we got 40 minutes left. I love her reaction. She's adorable.
How long before we play Pin the Eviction Notice on the black guy's door?
Does anyone have any questions?
Oh, I have a question.
10 seconds. Win for the Jewish landlord. That's crazy. Listen, in my adult life, I lived in Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan, and Long Island. I was like, I want to say Queens, but that's inaccurate. And I had a few like Jewish landlords, and I never had a bad experience. Like, I feel like they get a bad rap, but like, in matter of factly, I have a really kind Jewish landlord story. Like, not the, but I think they just get.
So Gabriel, her name is Brit Reacts. BRITT, and then Reacts.
On the black guy's door.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. What are you gonna do when Jesus comes back and puts a boot up your ass?
And it's also why many families give their children 8 days of presents.
Wait, did she say 8 days
He's
of
rethinking
presents?
it now. Yeah,
Hey,
he's
this
rethinking it.
Judaism thing is gonna be better than I thought.
This is perfect, Lois. We'll expose Loretta for who she is. Just like Cyrano was exposed for being anti-Semitic.
I love you for all that you are. In spite of the fact that your people control a disproportionate amount of the world's wealth, and in all likelihood are probably responsible for starting every major war since the dawn of time. Dude, again with this? What's your problem?
Who's in the bush?
Mind your own business, you stupid Jew. So where do Jewish people think they go when they die?
I love her reactions. Damn it!
We're starting off strong.
I love her reactions. It's so cute. Hold on, let me just please. I'm sorry. Shit, I love her reactions. It makes me laugh. It's like I'm getting a high, right? I love her reactions. Damn it. Her name is Brit Reacts, right? If any of you are curious about Family Guy or I think South Park, I don't know. Her channel was suggested to me, right? She does basically different topics of reactions, kind of like what I'm doing. You know, I'm doing the live stream version. Her channel's she has a lot of subscribers. It's just a shame she doesn't get many. I know she probably uses. I don't care if she uses AI. I excuse it in her thumbnails. I just love how educated she is. She's so cute. I can't help it. I don't know why. I feel safe and comfortable when I watch her videos. I could just feel that aura. But this is supposed to be about the religious stereotypes from Family Guy, right?
Go when they die.
We're starting off strong. We're starting off strong. Some of you also brought to my attention that Stewie, is it Stewie, Peter, and there's one more character that are all
Meg?
voiced by Seth MacFarlane, who is the creator
Brian.
of Family Guy. Is that right? Am I getting the characters wrong?
No.
Anyway, I just
No, you got it right, hon.
we are going in. I want to be clear. I do not. This is not my take. I'm simply reacting to a show that's been on TV for years and years and years. And if you're gonna take anyone down,
You love South Park, Cam? That's awesome that you do. Yeah, they're still going, Greg.
Where do you think
The newest seasons do
I
suck.
don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Why do you think you're asking all these questions? I just really want to know what happens. Do you think that's part of God's infinite plan? I think your whole religion is a sham just so you can get extra holidays off from work. Oh, gotta go. It's hoch.
Mormons. Oh boy, this could be good.
Peanut, what are all these women doing in our living room?
I wish I took your advice and picked a new religion. I'm gonna be a Mormon.
A Mormon? Are you sure?
Come on, nailing a different wife every night, that's a no-brainer. Oh, Lois, this is Kimmy, the checkout girl from the Korean Web.
I don't know that to be Mormon.
Me either.
Is that just polygamy?
I think it is polygamy. Yes.
I know that some polygamists are Mormons. But
Yeah.
I don't know Mormons to believe in polygamy. Am I making sense? Also, I don't want anyone to think that I know a lot about any religion other than my own faith belief, and I don't even like to call it a religion because, ooh, child, been there, we've talked about it. But like, I don't know enough about Judaism. I don't know enough about Mormonism. So feel free to educate me in any kind of way that you like. But like, I get it, right? Like, I think the one show with the guy that has the multiple wives that's now falling apart, were they Mormon?
I don't remember what
What
show
was the
that
name of
is.
that show? I can't remember. Sister Wives. Are they
Sister
Mormon?
Wives?
But then you look at The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu, which I have watched every episode on, and that does. I mean, they might do a little swing a ding dinging, but I don't know about polygamists. I don't know.
Joseph Smith, discovering the Book of Mormon.
Oh, no Con Ed bill. I mean, a New Testament of Jesus Christ, everyone has to sleep.
Huh?
Oh, no Con Ed bill. I mean, a New Testament of Jesus Christ, everyone has to sleep with me.
What?
And no dancing.
I did not realize that this was what? And no dancing. All right.
Now see, that's an even more beautiful sight than 72 virgins waiting in heaven for a suicide bomber. Here I am!
We're playing Magic the Gathering. Want to join?
Osama!
Wait, what?
Who else? Oh, Jeff with the puppets. Why is his last name leaving me? I've reacted to tons of his content. He has Ahmed, the skeleton that's like on the other side. He's the deceased.
Uh,
That guy right
I don't
there,
think I know who
he
that
also
is.
makes a joke about the 72 version. And this guy went to heaven and it's a bunch of what? Just like tech nerds? Gamers? What are we looking at?
I don't get it.
Remember specifically if you guys are here, or maybe I haven't talked about it on the video you've watched, but I grew up born and raised in Long Island until like early elementary, moved to Georgia, but would come up to the north. I think
So she was born in New York and she lived in Dumbo State for a little while.
And visit my family. My maternal side is in Long Island. My paternal side is in New Jersey. And when I was probably a preteen, my biological father converted to Islam. And I remember going up there for the summer and like not being able to eat pork and only having like beef bacon and not understanding like what is this? Like why, Dad?
And Zoda, pretty
And
much.
I'm Islamic now. He was like,
So, Paul, it's a little
"Yes,
difficult to
Islam."
describe,
And
but
that
it's a
was, like,
religion. It's almost like Christianity, but not quite. It's a little different. They don't drink alcohol, kind of like your religion, but they're into polygamy, so it's kind of related. Not exactly. And she did, Dumbo. She did.
I was raised on my single mother for the most part.
I don't know, Amelia. I don't remember.
Brought up very, very,
You know, uno saying.
very religious in the
My-
Christian Southern missionary.
My
Baptist
favorite camp?
Christianity, to be specific.
I'm not
And
sure.
so
There's quite
any
a
other
couple.
religion to me, I just had no connection to it. So that was my first time being like, wait, what? I can't eat bacon anymore because you're Islamic? Like, huh? So anyway, just thought I'd tell you that little anecdote because that's what came to mind when I was reacting.
Reagan?
No, it's.
Okay, what
I
religion
am
are we on
very
now?
dirty and should not be touched by humans.
So this is not
Oh,
Reagan?
still on
No, it's
Islam.
Rich Little. He's an impressionist. He's been screwing with your head.
Well, this thing is worthless. Like my Palestinian alarm clock.
Oh, boy.
What?
Allahu
The thing is, because Islam, Muslims in the past, you know, the 9/11 and known for being terrorists, that's where that came from. Hindus, oh crap, she's gonna love this. The Hindu one, because of the episode when Peter, he's trying to find all those religions, right? And oh god, oh I can't spoil it from there. Also, it sucks that Camo doesn't know about this channel though. It's all right. Well, we have a half hour left. So, yeah, let's see. We did our best because I know the others are not here. So we hit 35. So I'll take it. So The Simpsons, I'll do my best on it to do some research. While these ads load, the reason why I want to say one of the predictions I know is that one, we will landing on Mars. Two, well, I think people covered it. I'll figure out something. I just saw the Mars thing. I'm talking about like future predictions hasn't happened yet, but will happen most likely. My favorite Family Guy character band, Stewie, definitely Stewie for sure. Right, Mason, the Palestinian one. Oh boy.
The same, or like what's the difference?
A pathway to enlightenment. A vagina? Get out. You think all those chick. The human form, and through which all light, goodness, rejuvenation, joy, and ecstasy may enter the human form. A vagina? Get out. You think all those chickens had to buy tickets?
I don't know, but I'm starving. What I wouldn't give right now for a big, juicy steak. How dare you?
Plus, cows are sacred.
Right?
That's right. You're disrespecting our entire culture. And why did Wes Anderson come here to make his worst movie?
Who?
I have seen videos of like in Hindu countries where like the cows kind of free roam and they cross the street and everyone stops, but they are genuinely treated like
deities.
high society.
Yes.
So that I did know, but I feel like I learned it here on my YouTube channel and not in life.
Okay,
Real life.
Stewie, what do we do?
Quick, hit the red buttons.
Was he trying to reset them? Oh, he powered them down.
Wow, that came in handy.
Yeah,
let's get out of here.
Venus look like. Yeah, no, let's get out of here.
You're idiots. Offend God. Say something you couldn't say on TV. All right? Hey, God.
Whose voice is that?
Not me. You can't say that. No.
Okay, so they're two different religions. Thank you.
Buddhism?
They don't believe in demonstrating emotions either way, so they're the worst people to buy birthday gifts for. I know you've been
Yes.
having trouble getting around, so I bought you a new Lexus.
And I got you this tie clip. Thank you both. These are equal to me.
Screw
they
you!
don't-
You don't even own a tie.
I gotta say, the Buddhist one is so accurate. Allow me to explain. So, the thing is, because I can relate to this, right? If you give me a gift, it doesn't matter how big it is. You know, I want to mind food. I would see it equally. So let's just say if any of you give me a laptop, right? You know, though I mean a lot, I would still see it the same way as if you gave me a letter. As long as it's not just a religious pamphlet, probably, I mean, I would be like, huh? But I would say thank you, I guess. Like, I won't, like, oh, I won't think this is trash. Because it's the thought that counts, right? Because Buddhists, they're kind of minimalistic. You can kind of tell that I am. Even though I like to have a messy house because, well, I like decorations or whatever. I don't need anything crazy or expensive because I don't want to buy anything inexpensive. That's like the Buddhist way that actually makes sense. It sucks Kemon's in here right now because he could share this. And yeah, me too, Paul. The Buddhist one I like a lot because it's pretty accurate. You always hated Brian. I don't blame you for that. Because, man, Brian, man, he's like a fucking perv sometimes, you know, compared to the first couple of seasons when he was nicer to women and more educated. I think that's when the show kind of went downhill. Oh, Richard, what do you want to tell me? Oh, you never got to see it before? Oh, I'll definitely share some clips tomorrow with you, Richard. I forgot because you live in China, right? Guys, I'm guessing you're using a VPN because I know that in China, they banned YouTube. And Dumbo, I don't remember, to be honest. Brian hates Brian, right, Ben? I almost call you Brian by accident. Oh, Dumbbell?
Oh, atheism. So these are
Oh, like atheism isn't a religion; it's a belief, right?
Yes.
It's a non-belief rather than. Okay.
And I think I know just what to do.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. Our top story tonight. Just when you thought the world couldn't be any more dangerous, Channel 5 News has discovered that there is an atheist among us.
Local churchgoer and junior Christian soldier Meg Griffin has identified the atheist as
Oh, she's
Brian
a
Griffin
junior
of Spooner
Christian
Street.
soldier?
Here's the reaction from City Hall.
Shocking to say the least. I'd rather have a terrorist living in our midst. At least they believe in a god, even if it's a smelly brown god.
Of course, Christianity is last. Bring it on.
Lauren Mason?
Why are you doing that? Because I'm mad at this guy. I'm mad at this jar of pickles I can't open. Nail it up. Oh, come on, Brian.
But what?
I frequently
Facts. Facts. That's how silly that was. Facts. I'm going with that one.
So, Lauren and Mason, right? If you're mad at something, you were hang up, you would, like what I did to my t-shirts, you would do it with a jar, I can't speak, with a jar of pickles. That is really interestingly funny.
Right. Nail it up. Oh, come on, Brian. Let's be honest. I frequently alter the past.
All right, so I guess we'll split the bill 13 ways.
Hey, Judas, he ordered like 5 margaritas. All you had was a salad.
People got along just fine for thousands of years without
That's not
AA.
the reason.
Just like they got along for thousands of years without religion.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to. Hey, did you hear about that magic baby that was born in Bethlehem?
But what?
You know? You know?
Oh! Because Christians are supposed to be great people, but at the same time, they're hypocrites. I get it. Yeah, it's kind of true, actually, except for you two, of course. That is pretty true.
You gotta stop living in your own stupid world.
I'm sorry, but I can't be with someone who doesn't believe in Jesus.
Hey, heard my name.
Wow, Jesus! Oh, you're dead now, Lois. Jesus is gonna kill you. And then we're gonna bury you in a yard next to Kathy Island. I mean, nice weather we're having.
Look, Peter, I thought it might interest you to know that I'm Jewish.
What?
He's Jewish, Peter.
Jewish, like full on, like you practice Judaism?
I am a Jew.
Well, what's a 9% tip on a $200 bill?
$18, which is fair.
Oh my God, it's true, Lois. I think we're wasting.
That was awful.
Bruh. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know what to say here. Yeah, tell me about it, Brian. Oh my goodness. You like story too? I like that's awesome that you do. So I knew it. So you are using a VPN. That's awesome, Richard. I just want to, because I know you don't get punished for that, right? It's just so cool that I do have a Chinese viewer, you know, from a, like, we could get it like North Korean without us knowing about it, or, well, I don't know about Eritrean. Okay, North Korean, that won't be possible. So that's interesting. Or at least Iran.
Our time here. They're obviously very committed to their beliefs.
But their beliefs are crazy, Brian. I don't know who's crazier, these people or those Seventh-day Adventists.
I'm a Methodist. We believe that the Lord is our Savior, and we remember him by going to church and praising him every Sunday.
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. We believe all the same things that you believe, but we go to church on Saturdays.
Why would his totals go up like that?
Believe, but we go to church on Saturdays.
Why is that so funny?
I have no idea.
I was so desperate there for a while, I even tried a Jewish club. You don't want to get involved with them religious groups. They believe in all kinds of weird stuff.
If I believe in Jesus hard enough, I will not die. If I believe in Snake Jesus hard enough, he will die. If I believe in Tree Jesus hard enough, both of them will die. Hey, thank you, Tree Jesus.
What?
Well,
Did you? Oh, that's right, Zoto. Oh, good. I thought you weren't here. I'm sorry. That was something else, wasn't it? Do you remember the episode where they visit this? Oh, Dumbo, don't get me started. I love that episode. That's probably, actually, come to think of it, that's one of my favorite episodes. I love that episode so much. I need to play that, do I? I wish she did more filming. Oh, she did. It's the Donald Trump. I watched that. I'll probably watch that by myself. I still love her videos though. Oh, the courtroom. Oh, Sizota's here. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to screen everyone. So this one I'm gonna react to for a few minutes. Sizota. Well, she is a cop, right? I thought she's gonna love this. Oh, look at that High Net Churros ad. So this one is her reacting to. Let me read the title. Because I don't have you how to go to bed in 20 minutes. Courtroom chaos, Deruda's defendants caught on camera. And I think this is pretty interesting. This is part 1. She has an interesting intro.
This is the arraignment of 20-year-old Spencer Allen Boston. At a traffic stop 2 months earlier, Boston received citations for speeding and marijuana.
Right.
Yes, sir. I think it's very unfair, the marijuana law here. I think we the people deserve better because marijuana is a very harmless drug and it's been around for ages, since the 80s and 90s. I've heard that along the lines, so don't go with that. Yes, sir. All I know is Tennessee's going to have.
Wait, Lauren, this is in your state. Wait, you tell me in Tennessee you're working? In Dumbo? I'm not sure this is your state. Marijuana is illegal? That is so interesting. Because marijuana is legal here. You just don't carry much, obviously. I know Tennessee is still illegal. It goes to show you how big our country is. It's like if I'm living in Siberia, but for Dumbo and Lauren, I'm not sure about Haley's state though. It's like they're living in Chechnya. Big different. That is so interesting. I did not knew that. So Paul, I can't really print out the map for you, but it's a sovereign state. It's kind of like a rectangular shape, and it borders where Dumbo lives. So it's been in Alabama, Haley. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. Because I have all states legal. Man, that is really interesting.
I have told one of the laws as a judge, it probably is unfair, but I can't change it. You gotta go see the legislature to get that changed. You want this trial, right? Yeah, we can do that. I'll be fine, then you make another state.
As the judge works with court employees to schedule a trial date, Boston decides to take action.
You have no clue, Dumbo?
As he pulls out what appears to be
Oh.
No one seems to notice until, shockingly, this time it's noticed to be. Boston may have finally pleaded his case. But he's immediately taken away by the court officer. And Judge Barry gets the final word. Slapping Boston with a disorderly conduct charge, as well as another charge of possession.
What the?
I want this young man fired. Okay, first of all.
Like the thing is, okay. No, I don't blame him, but the thing is, so why would you smoke in a courtroom? I don't know if I should. I want to hear what Brett thinks about this.
I agree with the judge completely.
Yeah.
Some people have to learn like their grievances are for certain places, people, places, and things. Like, for example, I saw a video not too long ago on social media of a mom filming a flight attendant as she's getting off a flight and saying, "Someone tell," I can't remember what airline it was, tell me why we have to get off this plane. And it was like an airport issue. It wasn't the flight attendant issue. And she was so nasty to the flight attendant. And everyone in the comments was saying up for the flight attendant. But it's just like some people don't understand that like your complaints are null and void for certain people. Like to be upset with a server for a management issue or an owner issue. Like not the time and place. So the judge was like, I hear you. I've been hearing this baloney since the dawn of time. But that is not up for debate here. Here, my job is to uphold the law. If you want to change the laws, you need to go to legislators. Like, okay, he said, I don't care if it's good or bad. And so that is my question to you all. I just want to know, knowing like the demographic of my audience, what are your thoughts on marijuana? The laws surrounding it.
So marijuana, my opinion, Britt, I love her. I do. It needs to be legal. Again, I'm allergic, right? As long as you don't do it around me, it's the same. If you want to drink alcohol, just don't force me. If you're a grown-ass adult, go ahead. I think you had to deal. Let's see. I think you had to be 21 to do weed. I don't know. I think, you know what, if 18-year-old, well, you're a grown-ass adult. So, if you can smoke cigarettes. So, okay, for the ones that are not American, right? Weed is this plant that makes you a little high. You know, kind of like if you see those cartoons that act a little silly. Again, it depends on the person. Sometimes it makes you hungry, right? I don't know why. It's good for people that have cancer. Oh, yes. Let's just say if you have a certain type of cancer. If I had a certain type of cancer, right? It would help me eat. It will help me eat. Weed should be legal. It's legal in my state. It's not legal where Lauren and Haley lives, which is really odd. So I think, yeah, that's what those two mentioned. And Dumba may not be legal there. I'm not sure. I got to look up the map. But that's what it is. It's not a cigarette. That's what it is, right? And let me explain. And I'll explain this again later. So I know I've got to go to bed in 15 minutes, but and then I'll play a song too. I'm gonna do one more court case and I'll play some music before they get back. The thing is, when I was in high school, I knew someone that did weed. And boy, did it smell. Now, I want to ask everyone, if it smelled. Did you think I tried weed? Yeah, type a tree if you think I have. I mean, that stuff smells. I'm sorry. Or let's see. A wind. Hold on. A tree if you think I have. And then a wind or a cloud. I know we did the cloud thing, but like, you know, weed can be bad in school, right? If you don't think I have, I'm really curious. Because his name was JT, and I remember I had a big crush on him. God, the stuff smells. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I could smell him in class because he would get tired and his eyes would be bloodshot. Right, I'm thinking he's sleeping in class, but I guess because he got a lot of stress at home, it helps him. You know, he's pretty smart. He looked like Eminem. He was skinny, had a nice stomach. I gotta be honest, but because I went to his house before, and well, when he was high, he allowed me to touch him consensually. Again, we're the same age. What do you expect? He was in good shape. He's white. He's pale as snow. He's probably like the, I don't know. I would believe Dumbo's skin color. So he was, I think he told me he had Italian descent, but he's white. So, let's see, because again, tree means that you think I tried it. And then the cloud or wind means you think I haven't. Smoking, yeah. So Zelda, smoking a kurma is illegal, but you can smoke it outside, right? Oh, you can't? I didn't know you can't. Really? You can't smoke? I didn't know that. Really? That's legal? I didn't know that. Really? That's interesting. I think it'd be outside. I mean, let's just say if you're out of the doors. I think you mean that's interesting. I didn't know that. And Grant, I have no idea. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, Lauren, absolutely, hon. Absolutely. It just sucks that your state's a little bit backwards. It goes to show you how big our country is. Or for the ones who are not American, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Ben, you don't think so? Richard thinks I have. Well, you said you're allergic, so maybe you tried it once, right? And that's how you found out? Well, how do I explain this, right? I'm not able to inhale it. The smell, I'm allergic. It actually makes sense, right? It was a long story. So then let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4 of you think is false. 5 of you thinks is false. Okay, so let me play another one and then I'll check back.
Consistently changing, becoming a lot more lenient, understanding, acceptable. But I just want to know where you guys stand. And no judgments away. I'm just curious.
So speeding, 2 counts of possession of marijuana, disorderly conduct, and contempt of court. Because I know in other countries it would be like the death penalty. So yeah, it may be legal. At least you won't get killed for it.
Forced to spend 10 days in jail.
That's it. This 10 days in jail. Us Americans, and he was speeding, right? Marijuana. 10 days. 10 days in jail. Yeah, you think us Americans? It depends what you do, though. We're not all as harsh as you think. Yes, our whatever, depending on the state, yes, we could be assholes, but we won't lock you up forever. No, we don't do that. Depending on what you do, it's just jail, not prison. Prison's when you stay inside of a cell for more than a year. Jail is underneath, 6 months in jail, depending on what you do. It sounds like a long time. So then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 clouds? Okay, so most of you, 10. Most of you said I didn't smoke. All right, so I might as well just say this now. I did try weed. It didn't mean I liked it. So let me, right? I was walking home with him. I guess you could say the reason why I did it because I think he was hot. I feel bad for that. I told him that I don't want to. Yep, they're back. Shit, I want to play a song now. Yep, I figured because it's 8:20. Hey, sorry about that. So the thing is, after we left school, right? Because we didn't live too far from each other. We lived practically in the same neighborhood. We had to hide, because I think Zelda, we could get in trouble for that, right? Because we were underage, and bud is basically some type of marijuana, right? So I'm not sure if he did broke against the law. I didn't want to do it. I'm thinking, if it'll shut you up, I'll do it, right? I didn't want to do it. I did smoked it, but a little bit of it. The funny thing is, I didn't get high, but he did, right? I did took the drug test at a place that we went. I only went there once, right? Because I took a urine sample, whatever. I didn't get arrested, if I recall. No, because I was under 8. Well, I'm not sure how it works, Zelda. So it depends on right. Because we were 16, right? Which I think that's considered illegal. I don't know. Because this is a long time ago. So I'm sure things have changed since then. 2011. And basically what JT did is that he wrote it up in tinfoil. And then he had the little trees, right? I don't know where he got it from. And I only did it once. That's it. And that's how he got high. I just did it on purpose because I wanted to keep harassing me on it. And I know he was going to a lot. I just went along with it. So I got a little lightheaded, but that's about it, right? Oh, you tried weed before, Dumbo? Really now? Oh, you did drugs on it? My mother did too. So that's interesting. You tried it once, Kaylee. You regretted it. That's understandable. I'm surprised you did try it, Zara, because I know this is mostly an American related. Because other countries, you probably, well, I know Europe, they would have drugs. Asia, though, I don't know. So you tried alcohol once, Paul? Same here. I didn't like the taste either. When I turned 21, which is the full legal adult age, my brother allowed me to try beer. It tastes like gasoline. Disgusting. I don't know how people could drink that. It smelled like gasoline. It was lemon. You did? Oh, is that what you did? How was it? Cocaine? Oh god, that must be addicting to get in it. Cocaine? Oh my. Really? Wow. And Mason, you done many drugs? Because you're oh, I'm sorry, Mason. Your teammates forced you so you can relate to me. Oh wow. So we got alcohol, we got cocaine, and then weed. Wow. That is so interesting. My mother, she did weed before she was pregnant, I think. And she told me that this made her hungry. That's it. You never enjoyed it? Same here. I didn't like it either. Sucks how all of you gotta go to bed in 10 minutes, but I thought I could just share this, right? Because I thought I'll tell the others too. Um Tomorrow, because I thought it'd be fun to talk about it. I may just do a video of it. So basically weed, it just think about when Homer, that episode for The Simpsons when he did weed, he got a little high, the little whatever the hell it's called, psychedelic. That didn't happen to me. I was lightheaded, but that's about it. For JT, he was on Dreamland, right? That's what we would do to your brain. I don't know why. I guess they just say like you did shrooms. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't do any other drugs. Your dad used to do drugs, Cam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, I'm patorad, Cam. And you never had drugs before, except right prescription drugs. Not really, Richard, because that's supposed to be for your body, right? So that's different. Like this is, like, I guess you could say, illegal drugs versus legal, right? So that's what I refer to that. I may just do a video about that, including The Simpsons, right? Because it's kind of like because there was an old episode when Homer wanted to be high, and look where we're at now. Some of our states are legal, but sadly, where Dumbo, Lauren, and Haley are from is still illegal because it could help people that have cancer. It could help people that basically need to gain weight. It could help stress depending on what you do because it could be addicting. So your mother did a lot of oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. She did a lot of drugs, and so that's good that you don't want to do drugs. But you can't blame her. She was hurting. I understand. Oh.
It doesn't fit. Let me know. I had to put it on the side door.
All right, Mama. You told me. You told me you did. Hold on.
You gotta defrost that freezer after you eat that.
I don't know how to defrost it though.
You gotta turn the thing off.
Yeah.
So when those are gone, I'll defrost it.
Okay. You did marijuana before, right?
Very long time ago.
And that was before Rue was born or after?
Before.
Oh.
Yeah. Before I had kids.
Before I had kids. Sorry, I wish I would tell all of you that you said hi to her, but she just got back from church. She needs to rest. But yeah, my mother, she basically said that, right? Before she was pregnant, so she was 16, right? So when I was that age. But yeah, that's literally my experience. And I think that's why I'm so tolerant and I got more chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot to write that down. The Chex Mix. Damn it. The Great Volume Mix. Sorry, you're a little delayed. Sorry about that, everyone. But I forgot what I was about to say. Damn it. I don't remember. Crap. Yep. 16 is a pretty appropriate age. Because that's when, you're not fully mature, but you're mature enough to be aware of what you're doing. It's pressured to do so. So, kind of like that. It actually makes sense. Sorry being so quiet. I'm trying to think of what to say because I know half of you gotta go to bed. And it's my pleasure, Paul. You had a brother that did drugs? That's awful. Especially in Indonesia, because I know your country is really strict with that. At least they're not in Thailand. Because I heard in Thailand, they did, I think a year ago, they legalized marijuana and then gay marriage, which is awesome. Go Thailand for that. So I really hated being pressured doing drugs. Oh, Mason, me and you both. And yeah, I can see how your comments so dumb, but you gotta worry. It was at first. And I wish I know more about my experience with drugs. Oh yeah, I remember. That's part of why I'm so tolerant of people that did drugs. Because they didn't pressure me. And I feel awful for them. And I thought Zelda could hear this, so she brought up about cocaine, right? I knew a mother and her 3 kids. I was the godmother because I'm the oldest. Not by much, I think. Your dad was abusive and did a lot of drugs. I'm sorry, but they hear that, Greg. Damn it. This is really interesting. Because the thing is, their mother did meth. And I would be there because she would have drug dealers, kind of. Don't worry, they're not cartels or anything. In fact, they were pretty sweet because I met them before. I would just go into the house randomly. They didn't care. But I feel bad for I did feel awful for her children, though, because, well, they had to witness that. They're used to it. Trust me. I know. I know. And I remember I went with her, right? I would just be quiet because, hey, I just want to talk along. I don't care that she would meet someone that they would trade drugs. Yes, illegally. Yes, it's not okay, but hey, as long as she still cares for her children, what she does, it's by her side, and that's all I care about, right? And I was there to support her because she would have lost her kids if I wasn't the godbrother. I wasn't adopted. No. I was their neighbor, right? And I was with her all the time. So I understand. It was a different time back then. You'll be surprised. It was a different time. Yeah, you have seen it too who did drugs? Oh yeah, Zelda, that's really common. Yeah, especially back then for me, really common. I don't really want to get into detail about my dad I'm sorry. Yes, Cam. Absolutely, I understand. Absolutely. I might just make a video about this. I'm curious. Because, okay, I did that. Now, what Richard said, that was prescriptions. Antidepressants didn't do jack squat for me. That's 2 drugs. And if we're going to talk about food, you want to know something interesting? Everyone, this is, okay, because before some of you go to bed, right? Do you consider chocolate a drug? The reason why I ask this is because for some reason when I eat certain foods, I laugh. Like, no, it sounds like, it felt like I'm getting high. Kind of like the way I acted yesterday. I wasn't high, but I felt like a nut addict. You know those little nuts? They were so damn delicious. It's kind of like that, right? But the thing is, for some chocolates, they make me giggle. I don't know why. You probably notice it. Maybe, hopefully, in the upcoming live streams, if I eat chocolate. Let's see. The Chips Ahoy, that does keep me awake at night. So, let's just say this is just like a food drug, right? Chips Ahoy, prescription drugs, that is antidepressants, and then illegal drugs at the time was weed. So, I might need to do a video about this. This is going to be interesting. I can't think about a 4th one. So we got illegal, legal. Wait, damn, let's see. Illegal, which is now legal. So technically illegal at the time. Prescription, and then food. So chocolate, yeah. Because, you know, it's not a drug. It just makes you laugh. I don't know why. I can't even eat chocolate late at night. I ate one chocolate chip, right? Last night. I couldn't sleep, I think. Because my body is somehow really sensitive to caffeine. I think that is considered caffeine. I cannot eat Chips Ahoy. Like, I should have ate it earlier. Because, well, I might need to eat after all of you go to bed. Because if I eat in the middle of the night, I'm going to stay awake. It's so weird. It feels like I have an itch, but I don't have an itch. I cannot sleep. It is true. You should not. Well, for me, I cannot eat chocolate before I go to sleep. Because I would stay awake. Yeah, they have caffeine, but they're not drugs, right? No, however, they can give you temporary energy. That's true. Like, the reason I'm saying this is because drugs, they give you energy, right? It's not a drug, like all of you mentioned, but, like, let's just say it's like a food drug. Because it gives you energy, you kind of laugh, you act a little silly, right? But it's still healthy, right? Right, yeah, that's the caffeine, right. But let's just say, like, it is a drug, but food-wise. Because food doesn't make you laugh. It doesn't give you... Well, there are foods that give you energy, but like Chips Ahoy, for example, right? It forces me awake. I could eat and I could fall asleep. You know, like turkey, right? Because there's some type of element. I've heard about this, right? It's kind of true. You know, like how you have things. Well, for my Americans, you know, you have Thanksgiving, right? Or you even camp. Yeah, pretty much, Brian. Like a supplement. Yes. Like, you know how turkey, when you eat it, you're all stuffed and you want to go to sleep? There's some type of thing in it. I wonder why. I learned this. It's interesting. That when you eat turkey, you get yeah, I need to buy turkey. It makes you fall asleep. Damn it. I need to buy turkey. I need to ask my mother if she could buy me something related to that. It makes you doze off. You love turkey? Lure me too. You know? So we got the meat, we got the chocolate, we got the prescription, and then we got... Oh, damn, that's a good one. So we got pills, we got plants, we got chocolate, and then we got meat. Oh, I got a better idea. Deanna, which I'm going to do that. Because in my experience, turkey does make me drowsy. Chips Ahoy or anything chocolate related will keep me awake for a while. Antidepressants, they make me a zombie. I'm not going back to that again. And it does depend on the person. And the weed, it feel like I'm getting a headache, but I'm calm. If that makes sense. And you heard turkey makes people tired? Yes. I don't know why though. And the amount... Oh, Mason had to re-add his comment. But you know what? I'll probably add like one census prediction and then I'll do a video. I'm sorry, this is interesting because... Hold on. I think this is a good video idea. This would be fun. I want to do this. So, a cookie drug... Let's see. Depressive drug. Let's see. Weed. All right. So weed, cocaine, prescription, and then turkey. So meat drug. Shit, I can't see it. Perfect. All right, so that's the next video tonight. So I think this is a good idea. Oh, man, right, yeah. I don't know if we have those here. I know in the Netherlands they do pot brownies, like that episode in Family Guy when Brian and Stewie. I'll have to show that tomorrow. Definitely, everyone, if you want to remind me that episode when they traveled to other countries, I love that episode. It's the road to Europe, right? When they went to Italy, they went to Saudi Arabia, I believe, and then they went somewhere else because they got high, right? So I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, damn, that's right. Alcohol. So alcohol. I want to do 5. So vodka. So that would be because alcohol is still considered a drug. Now, I wonder what should I write down for this? Vodka or damn it. Okay, so Lauren has to go to bed. I'll keep this in mind tomorrow. Okay, everyone, well, for the ones that are still awake, do you consider vodka or alcohol a drug? So think about beer, just alcohol. Do you consider that a drug? I just want to make myself clear, right? Because drugs, I know is plant related, but when you drink, right? Because I have another story about, oh crap, this would be interesting. Yes? Okay. The thing is, though, how I'm gonna do this. Okay, like these gave me effect. But I did try vodka once. And well, I was kind of forced to. Okay, so we got depressive, we got prescription, we got chocolate. Okay, prescription, caffeine, plant, meat. What would vodka be in? Damn it. Because I tried a bit of it, it got me a hungover. But the wine coolers I tried when I was a younger teen, I didn't got drunk. It was delicious. Damn it. I'm trying to think what we could add that. Because this would be a cool video idea, and I'll use some images and I'll describe my experience. Yeah, pretty. I know it's weird, isn't it? Mason, you said yes. Greg, you said yes. Dumbo, you said yes. It's not. So technically, yes at this point. Because the thing is, though, you got to be a certain age to buy it. So technically, it would be. Yeah, I think so too. The thing is, what do I put vodka in? That's the one I tried. Oh, damn, that's a tough one. Vodka, it would be a beverage? Drug? Beverage. You know what a beverage is, right? I like saying that word. Okay, beverage. Sorry, I'm running on here. You can't really see it. Oh, actually, all of you can. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just download images of turkey, weed, the plant, Chips Ahoy, or some other cookie, and then antidepressant pills if I can find those. Oh, this would be fun because the thing is, I know people talk about these, but these are my own experiences because I tried each of these. And let's see, not the deadly ones like meth, cocaine, fentanyl. I was asked to try fentanyl. Heck no. So I'm not gonna add that. 5 would be a good number. Okay. So Ben has to go to bed. And Zelda, you think that sounds like a great idea? Wonderful. Because the thing is, I thought this would be interesting since, thanks to Britt here, she gave me an idea that, man, it's like every live stream, we keep getting new ideas. It doesn't end. It's the infinity effect. So, the autistic effect, if that makes sense, because that's our symbol, not the damn puzzle. So, the thing is that in some states, I'll look it up and I'll download or screenshot. I'll see something when I can do that in some states. I don't know how many. is still illegal. There's a handful of states that do legalize marijuana. I don't know how many. So, and where'd you go to sleep? Hope you sleep well. And let's see, Greg, Mason, and Dumble so far. And Zelda, I know you got to go to bed. And I noticed Amelia and Violet doesn't know about this channel assembly. But I'll keep the Simpsons one in mind. I might just use. They kind of like predicted it because it's an old episode. So I'll do that. And Dumbo, I don't know why I got that weird message in the beginning. Because I haven't used this account for a while, so that was weird. Yeah, let me look this up very quick. Because I know that you three will go to bed in 20 minutes or so, or half hour. So, where is weed legal? Oh, Cursed Cat did a video about weed? I don't think I'm gonna have to do this on my own time now because I won't find it on here. Oh, this happened in my state? Oh, okay. For the ones who still awake, damn it. Yes and no, it kind of looks like one, right? Gabriel went to sleep. Well, for the ones who still awake, hold on.
Last time you were smoking. Okay. Hey, you got rid of that little roach that was in the center console there. I got you. Step right up over here. All right. Obviously, walked up. It smells like weed in the car. What time did you smoke this morning?
And Daniel, yes.
Okay. I got looking on the backboards and I got in the car, put it out. I got that feeling. So, all right. This is what I want to do. I want to do a couple tests to make sure you're good to go. Okay?
He's such an amazing officer. Damn it.
This is what I want you to do. Turn around. Turn right back right now. You're gonna be under arrest for DUI.
Yep.
He's gonna take you to the office. I'm gonna meet you when I get there. When was the last time you were?
Yep, because the thing is because so Zelda, I didn't know that because he's not drinking, right? DUI means driving on. Oh, I get it. It means driving under the influence, which means it's not this. You know, like how. Actually, come to think of it, yeah, alcohol is a drug because you can't drive drunk. It's a drug, right? Driving under the influence. That's what it means. And this was uploaded a year ago. I'd be pissed if I got arrested by the world. Oh yeah, he is a big officer. Who cares? Honestly, they did a great job. They actually keep that officer around because his capital force is so large. Yeah, he is a fat cop, but hey, there's a huge liability. I get it. I'm a cop, and I could definitely say that the other deputy needs to get in shape. That's true. It's dangerous to himself and civilians to be that overweight. Hopefully, one of his fellow deputies helps him out. That's true. Like, I'm not the one to bully here. No. I would have a cop be lecturing me to high hell than have this passive, aggressive, snarky sheriff be calm with me. Wait, what? Why? Why though? If I was being arrested, I want to be arrested by this officer. Plus, you cannot be driving high. Who the hell would think that's a good idea? Literally, you can't be driving high. Who the thinks that's a good idea? I can't believe my tax money went to that double white fat back ass vest. The plating one? The what? Good to know there's no physical test in Arizona. Interesting. Perfect example of do not talk to these people. They are not your friends. Admit nothing. Let them take you to jail and try to prove you're high in court. Huh? I am so confused. Why even bother with the whole let them prove it thing instead maybe just don't drive while you dank and are stoned? Exactly. I don't get it. This is an awesome officer though. But yeah, obese police officers shouldn't be encouraged. Yeah, why would you make you're high? That's the difference between arresting someone on weed versus alcohol. The dude on weed was chill and polite. But the thing is though, why would you drive while you're high? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, okay, so some went to bed, Daniel went to bed. Yeah, I'm confused too, Haley. Like I know to talk about the cop being fat, which I get. And yeah. Yeah, do you right, Camel. That's what it means. Never talk to the cops. Smoking weed 3 hours ago means you probably aren't. That is true. If you smoke weed 3 hours ago, you aren't high anymore. And likely not breaking the law, yet committed to it. Because the cop asking leading crushes, they don't care. See, because when I hanged out with JT, when he was high, it was only 2 hours, 3 hours tops. Screw that gay cop. Us Arizonas, we do have a mix of reviews here. Like, he's nice, but how the never talk to the pigs or invoke your Fifth Amendment. DUI for weed is insane. Okay, weed is not nearly as impairing as something like alcohol. Oh, I didn't know that. Which is what people usually get DUIs. To get one for weed alone is just ridiculous. I guess that's I don't know. Maybe because I don't hang around people that did weed anymore. Because it can be dangerous. Don't go to Arizona, people. You've been warned. Well, it's like this everywhere, though. I don't know. I don't know. Us Arizonans, we have a mix. We're like Switzerland. Ruined his life over a little roach. Meanwhile, 15 people at the bar drunk. Been pulled over with a personal amount twice and no DUI. This dude just loves arresting people and passing out records. Pretty sure I saw something about him getting fired somewhere. Probably just I don't think he's bitter though. I've seen his videos. What gives? Okay, Greg has to go to bed in 10 minutes. I smoke my fair share. I see. You can grow 6 cannabis plants legally, but if you have a roach in your ashtray, oh my god, go to jail immediately. Damn, these comments are mixed. I don't know who I should believe here. But I do not agree ruining someone's life over a roach. It could be crazy. But, that cop is so happy ruining people's days over bullshit. Damn it. And Amelia, oh, you're still here. I'm sorry. I hope you sleep well. And Zelda, I hope you sleep well as well. It's my pleasure. That's true. And Brian, I hope you sleep. I love your profile. I don't know why. It makes me smile when I look at it. I need to do that corner pole drawing. I don't know yet. And also, my Switch hasn't died. It was at 1%. So, I know. Tell me about it, Haley. What the fuck is wrong with this cop? The big dude is useless. Wait, let me see how.
Hey, you got rid of that little roach that was in the center console there. I got you. Step foot up over here. All right.
Oh wow, he is obese. Wow, this is not to be okay. Concerning, that officer is pretty obese. I gotta say, he is pretty obese. He's like I would believe a penguin.
So.
Wow, he is obese. Trust me, not only parts of only a handful of us Arizonas are obese, just like any other American state. He is pretty obese.
Obviously, walked up. There's smells like weed in the car. What time did you smoke this morning? Okay. Did I got smoking on the back porch and I got in the car, put it out. I got that feeling. So, all right. So this is what I want to do. I want to do a couple tests to make sure you're good to go. Okay? And obviously, you got some weed in your body. So that's what I want you to do. Turn around. Turn to my back right now. You're gonna be under arrest for DUI.
The officer is pretty heavyweight. Wow.
He's gonna take you to the office. I'm gonna meet you when I get there. When was the last time you
Sorry, because the people keep bringing it up. So yeah, the officer is pretty obese. A DUI over weed is absolutely mental. If that guy wasn't high, he'll be like, I'll pass a sobriety test as soon as you prove that cop passed his physical test. Never ever tell a cop that you might be under the influence of drugs while you're driving. Never tell a cop, right? Damn it. Yeah. Oh, Haley went to sleep. And Cam, yeah. Oh, Craig. I just want to say, I know you're more in shape than that man is. I want you to know that. Yeah, he is large, isn't he, Cam? I was a little shocked. I do see obese people, but not often. Craig, that's a good question. And I'm sorry, this happened a year ago, if I recalled. I don't know. What was that? No hate, but would you trust to work with the other cop's physical capacity? Yeah, the cop is overweight. Yeah, there needs to be cop was bullied. This is actually one of the best cops on the internet. Very straight to the point, no BS. Oh god, I don't want to believe anymore. I hate this. Too much diversity may be a little bad here. That doesn't just chase the fact it's a drug and dude is driving around stoned and smelling like weed. It's still illegal. That's true though. That's true. I gotta admit. Again, I don't care if people do weed. In fact, I do encourage it. If you are of adult age, especially if it's for your mental health. And please do. Like I think you should. But doing about driving now, don't. How it's like, okay, if you want to drink, you're an adult, just don't drink while you're driving. How could they allow their officers to become such cows? Yeah, I noticed that. I can't stand a cop the way they act, right? Hate to be that cop's wife. A lot of people still don't understand that you can still get a DUI even if marijuana is legal. That's true. That's true, though. I'm disgusted. I don't even smoke weed anymore. And Greg, I hope you sleep well. I know you gotta go to bed in a minute or two. But cops doing this are truly pathetic. Most high people, especially when they're alone, are very peaceful. This is tyrannical behavior. Drunk and intoxicated and marijuana high do two complete things. For the most part, marijuana slows you down. It doesn't have you neglecting your motor skills. I don't know, though. I don't know. He's looking for a little roach while the dealers on the streets are selling it by the ounce. That's true. But he is traffic enforcement. I don't know. Our seat is something. That's true, Grand. That's true. Because there's just such a mix of reviews here. I gotta go, like, yes, you know what? Maybe, I don't think he's harsh. I don't know. I don't do weed, so I'm not sure. You never had, oh, Greg, I hope it stays that way. That's awesome. And camera to sleep. I know, Grant. That's what I'm saying. It's a mix. It's a mix, but I have to say, like, okay, he's arrested, but he should only get maybe a day or two in jail. That's it. That way, it can get clean off his system. He does a drug test, and he's good to go. That's it. Just overnight. That's it. Or maybe a few hours, whatever, depending on how the state or a county does it. Like, don't punish him. He didn't wreck anyone. He didn't do any harm. I mean, he seems mature, which he is. Yes, he shouldn't admit. He could lie because I could tell he's not hurting anyone. But of course, at the same time, he does have to face the consequences. The comments were so mixed, right? Tell me about it, Mason. And that's true. You could get. Oh, you already read that, right? Like, yeah, right. Yeah, Dumbo, I'm confused too. And Greg has to go to bed now, so I'm gonna make a video about this tonight. I'll do the best I can do because I think this would be really interesting. Again, my belief: marijuana should be legal in all 50 states as long as you have a weed license. You are an adult. You don't do it while you're driving, and then you do it at your house, your friend's house, somewhere that they allow weed, and that's it. As long as you don't do it in the middle of public, I don't care. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I'm just speaking this from personal experience. So I hope you sleep well, Greg, honestly. This would be a fun video for me to work on. I just hope it performs well. I think no, I'm not gonna do anything graphic. I'll figure out something. I may just do a video. Wait, let's see. I'll figure out something. It may be me adding. Let me check this. It could be from The Simpsons. Let's see. I'll figure out something. Beverage with the Nabi vodka. It could be like Homer drinking alcohol, Lisa taking prescription drugs. I'll figure out something. Oh, Grand. I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for being here, mijo. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Year-old Donta Wright writes in court today to receive his sentence for the shooting death of high school student Jordan Clee. He's pled guilty to armed robbery, conspiracy to commit armed robbery, a felony firearm violation, and second-degree murder.
1 million. 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 1 million.
As part of the sentencing, a family member makes a victim impact statement on behalf of the victim's mother, who's too overcome with emotion to speak.
I sincerely hope that whatever it was you wanted so badly, that you felt the need to murder my son, was worth the next at least 52 years of your continued existence. You won't get the luxury of raising your child because you took mine away.
Wright's demeanor during the statement is not what you might expect.
Your actions have led you to a prison cell, but have also created an empty cell that I live in every day. While you can still hope to be released one day, I'll never need my help. You are still alive, but Jordan has no future. Thank you, Your Honor. We're done.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon, or I'll be Keon. I live with my family.
That's all you got to say. You know, I have never in 23 years approximately ever not accepted a sentence agreement between the parties because it's bargained for, sentenced by the parties. But watching you sit there, smile, and laugh, and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial. And if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there. That's what I'm tempted to do.
The judge does have the authority to reject the plea deal.
Mr. Bella, do you want me to accept this sentence agreement?
Your Honor, before I answer the court's question, I would like an opportunity to discuss it with the victim's family. I have had a very lengthy discussion with the victim's mother as well as his grandparents and some family members. They understand. Obviously, this is the defendant.
Oh, Basin, yes. And Gumbo, go ahead. I think it's only 2 left over, right? Yeah, Basin, tell me. Patrick from Poland, right?
With no remorse. However, the Cleet family does want to move on with this, and they are asking, as well as the people, that you proceed with the sentence.
Okay. The judge accepts
25 to 52 years in prison. You already did 8. Right. But he's trying to move in. I hope so. I hope it goes well. There should be no shame to live with your parents, especially where he's from. I know Poles might be a little bit more open than Western Europeans. Oh, sorry about that. Mason, tell me. How is she? Oh, Dumbo, yeah, go ahead.
And they are asking, as well as the people, that you proceed with the sentence.
Okay. The judge accepts the sentencing agreement, which puts him behind bars for 25 to 52 years.
I can't imagine being in prison for a quarter of a century. Oh, football ad. Adidas? Man, I miss wearing Adidas. Oh, no, wait. I think I wore Adidas, or I think that was K-Swiss. Damn it, I haven't worn actual shoes in so long. I can't even keep track, and I forgot to fill up my water bottle. Oh, my God. So, she's doing okay. She's starting to walk on her own for the most part. And she's been making us good. I'm really relieved to hear that. Man, I know it's taking a while. Man, it's so weird our viewers how the yeah, you ever heard of DS? The same here, Mason, especially Puma. Ah.
I understand what happened if my kids don't come back and you're stupid. This is just stupid. Judges don't want to bring people to I'm pointed at you. Sir, what is going on? You call him sir, bitch. Where's your Judge Warren at? You out in handcuffs and I will execute that son of a bitch right in the street. I'm letting you know I'm a shooting bitch. You done? Give me my kids. Where are you at, sir? I just told you I'm outside of her building, waiting for her to get there, and then I'm about tapping that bitch. You stupid.
Detectives identify the anonymous caller and track him down. Alan McCarty is arrested and charged with making death threats against a judge, whom he mistakenly believes took his children away in a child custody case. Now, a year later, in front of a different judge, his trial begins.
And Dama, you didn't miss anything.
Stupid are you not to think about what stuff like that?
And Dama, go ahead. Like my finger's itchy.
And then you call a 911 threatening her. Sir, she's not in that building.
I'm not on the road.
I'm not on the road.
That's your bad finger. I didn't appreciate that.
That's your bad
You done
finger.
unconstitutionally. You all took my kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here? We haven't started the trial. It doesn't matter. You still deny it. Hold on. Take my kids from me and act like that. You ain't a bitch. You ain't a bitch that took my kids.
No poll tonight. It will be on the same time, and then I'll live stream probably at 2 to 2:30. I know that's early. On the main channel, that is. It sucks the others don't know about this chat. Whoa. Yeah.
I prefer not to. So. Well, you got him out for it. I guess you want to do.
No.
I got a lot more custom to do that. Do you want to be here when the jury's here? What do you think? I don't know. I need you to answer.
McCarty's eventually found guilty. He returns the following month for sentencing.
But the Dumbo, you can share the URL of this channel. That way for the others, since they don't know about it on the main doggy channel, right? If I ever do stream back on here, they can follow us on here. And I remember your advice, yes. Oh, I just noticed Mason went to sleep.
Before the court, Mr. McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. You threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor.
Stupid piece.
Then also.
You threatened my life.
Then also.
Yes, Dumbo, go ahead. Hope you sleep well.
In the back room.
Stop it! No, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
McCarty's removed again. This time he's placed in a back room with a one-way mirror.
Got one, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 15 years in Florida State Prison. As to count two, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentenced him to 5 years to run consecutive to count 1.
McCarty is currently serving his sentence in a Florida state prison. Next up is Michael Ray, who's facing 4
Man,
charges.
15 years for joining a judge.
He's currently serving his sentence in a Florida state prison. Next up is Michael Ray, who's facing 4 charges, including criminal trespassing and second-degree assault. A bond or bail hearing is usually a quick proceeding if the defendant is cooperative. The prosecutor suggests a bail amount for Ray based on the crime and the defendant's history.
One of the counties requested $25,000 full cash bond, all charges. You think that's funny? We weren't done.
Ray might feel $25,000 is too high, but sarcasm won't get him a reduction, and the judge lets him know.
All right, so bond is $50,000. No bail credit. Thinks these are funny charges.
Hey, W, yeah, you got everything. I'm sorry. I'll end the stream in a minute. I'm just wasted to move. But so I hope you sleep well.
Ray just had his bond doubled. But as he re-enters the hallway, he has something else to say.
You bring him in. I'm going to hold back in contempt. And charges.
Ray's language isn't the only thing to upset the judge.
Mm.
According to court officials, Ray's language isn't the only thing to upset the judge. According to court officials, the defendant also gave her the middle finger.
30 days to serve on contempt for flipping me off twice.
Judge calls him back. It looks like he's gone.
If we bring him back in, he's just going to give him 30 days for doing something else.
Sure enough, Ray comes back for more.
Oh, here he comes. Sir, I'm holding you in contempt for what you did. And so, all right, you can take him back. 100 days to serve. 100 days to serve? Okay, yeah.
That's right, the judge just gave him 100 days in jail.
He's done.
Yeah. And Tomo, that's correct, yeah. How much time is left? All right, 6 minutes. I'm enjoying this reaction of hers. All right, I'm gonna screenshot now. Let's see. I will screenshot the poll. I want to screenshot everyone's experience of drugs too. So Brian said it's legal. Oh yeah, it's definitely legal in this state. All right, I'm gonna screenshot all of this. Got 39. So mostly The Simpsons releases the medical gore. And oh, the weirdest videos found on Reddit changed. And Dumbo, yes. Yes, I didn't forget about the number, right, of votes. I know it's a little addicting. But yeah, I hope you sleep well. I'll keep that in mind.